And today we're going to be talking about some results at the Shanghai Rolex Masters, some results in Beijing, and we're going to be previewing WTA semifinal action in Beijing and some more matches down in Shanghai. There was a lot of upsets yesterday in Shanghai, so let's get into it. Brandon Nakashima here took down Holger Rune 6-love, 6-2. Very surprising for Holger Rune. Lost last week in Beijing to Grigor Dimitrov in straight sets, so we'll see how Holger Rune can come back from this. Zhi Zhang took down the 28th seed Thomas Etcheverry. The Chinese home player really playing in front of his home crowd. He's from Shanghai, so very special tournament to him. Roman Safiullin. Zverev beat Safiullin in Chengdu, and Safiullin took down Sasha Zverev 6-3, 6-1. This is a player on a hot streak right now, and he will play Ben Shelton next. More upsets included Fabian Marozsan taking down Alex de Minaur, the speed demon, 6-3, 7-5 in straight sets. And Martin Fucsovics, the talented Hungarian player, loves to play in front of a crowd, taking down Felix Auger-Aliassime in 3 sets in a marathon match. Let's take a look at some matches for today. The round of 64 in Shanghai. Stefanos Tsitsipas, number 4 seed here, going against a qualifier, Rinky Hijikata. I'm going to go Stefanos Tsitsipas here in straight sets, but Hijikata here is a player who's known to take players to tough matches here, so we'll see what the Aussie can bring. Christian Garin here, player we haven't seen a ton this year, taking on Daniil Medvedev, finalist of the China Open here. I'm going to go Medvedev here in straight sets. He's coming off the final in Beijing. Carlos Alcaraz here taking on Gregor Barrere in the night session in Shanghai. I'm going Carlos Alcaraz here in straight sets. Barrere player doesn't have a ton of confidence right now, and Yusuke Watanuki here taking on Taylor Fritz, the 7 seed. Again, I'm going Taylor Fritz here in straight sets. On court 3, Tommy Paul taking on Sebastian Ofner. I'm going Tommy Paul here in straight sets. I don't think Sebastian Ofner is really going to be able to challenge Tommy Paul. It's a big matchup here. Frances Tiafoe and Lorenzo Sonego, 2 hard-hitting players here, especially Lorenzo Sonego here. But I think Tiafoe's got some confidence from the Laver Cup, and he's going to take it into Shanghai, and he's going to win this match in straight sets. The Beijing champ, the China Open champ, Jannik Sinner, seeded 6 here, taking on Marcos Giron. I'm going Jannik Sinner here in straight sets. Marcos Giron's a solid player, but I think Jannik Sinner here is the man to beat. And Quentin Halys here, taking on Andrei Rublev, the big server, Quentin Halys. I'm going Andrei Rublev here in straight sets. I think Rublev's going to have a strong week in Shanghai this week. On Grandstand 2, J.J. Wolf taking on Cam Norrie. Big matchup for J.J. Wolf, but I'm going to go Cameron Norrie here in straight sets. I think his lefty serve is really going to pull J.J. Wolf out wide, and I think it's going to be straight sets here. Grigor Dimitrov here taking on Alexander Vukic, the great Australian player. I'm going Dimitrov here in straight sets again. Mikhail Kukushkin here. I haven't seen him a ton on the ATP this year, taking on Dan Evans, seeded 30 here. I'm going Dan Evans here in straight sets. And Yuri Lehechka here taking on Diego Schwartzman here, a wild card. I'm going Yuri Lehechka here. I'm going Yuri Lehechka here in 3 sets. I think Schwartzman's going to put up a real fight, and if he plays well, he has a chance to win this match. More matches include Jan-Lennard Struff, seeded 21 against the Italian player Matteo Arnaldi here. I'm going Jan-Lennard Struff in 3 sets, but Matteo Arnaldi could easily pull an upset here. Arthur Fils and Davidovich Fokina here. These two have met before. I'm going Davidovich Fokina here in 3 sets, but Arthur Fils is a very strong French player with a huge serve, so this match could go either way. Khachanov here, seeded 13 here, taking on a qualifier. I'm going Khachanov in straight sets. And the Astana Open champ, seeded 31, Adrian Mannarino, taking on the qualifier. I'm going Mannarino here in straight sets. And finally, the qualifier Ataman taking on 22 seed Nicolas Jarry. Nicolas Jarry took down Tsitsipas last week in Beijing, so I'm going Nicolas Jarry here in 3 sets. And Batik van de Sanchep here taking on Ugo Humbert. I'm going Ugo Humbert in straight sets. Van de Sanchep doesn't have a ton of confidence right now. Moving over to Beijing, let's take a look at some of the results. Ludmila Samsonova took down Yelena Ostapenko in straight sets. Did not expect that. Eleni Rybakina pulled the upset against Sabalenka Swiatek took down Garcia. Garcia had her chances in the match, and Coco Gauff took down Maria Sakkari in straight sets. Which leaves the semifinals, Coco Gauff and Iga Swiatek. Coco Gauff beat her in Cincinnati, and I think she's going to do the same here. I think it's going to be a tough 3-set battle, but I think Coco Gauff is going to edge through. And we have Ludmila Samsonova going against Elena Rybakina. I'm going Rybakina here in 3 sets. I'm going to go with the final here, Coco Gauff versus Elena Rybakina. Well, there you have it. Those are my predictions for Shanghai and Beijing. We'll see how those matches go, and we'll see you in the next video.